The government's trouble with friendly fire continues as the sports rort saga sucks another week of oxygen.
It's not daily updates to this saga, it's hourly updates.
A former member of staff raising concerns about the $100 million program with the then Sports Minister's Chief of Staff. The whistleblower telling Sky News political editor Andrew Clennell they voiced their concerns in late 2018 but were largely dismissed.
The response from the Chief of Staff was, this is how the Minister wants it. And basically that's life.
Followed by further revelations, Minister McKenzie ordered taxpayer-funded research into the health benefits of shooting as a sport.
Complete waste of money.
The report, costing $160,000, failed to find any proof shooters were physically or mentally better off before being handed over to the Health Department.
Is it a $160,000 report that's just collecting dust?
No, in particular, any evidence provided to government is reviewed by the specific department.
Posing even more questions for the Prime Minister as he awaits his department's report into the saga.
This is a serious matter. I'm taking it seriously.
The embattled Agriculture Minister was a no-show in Orange for the government's latest drought announcement.
You are very much keenly in our focus in ensuring that you continue to get the support that you need.
An extra 52 local councils in line for $1 million in relief funding.
The drought has never spent a moment from our minds.
Also on the Prime Minister's mind, the year ahead, using an address to the National Press Club to reveal his 2020 vision.
It's important to understand not just what we're doing as a government, but why we are doing it.
Defending his climate credentials and insisting any criticism of his government's future use of Kyoto carryover credits is hypocritical.
It was the Labor government that made carryover credits a condition of their signing up to the second commitment period of the Kyoto Protocol. So I'm not topping lectures from that lot.
The global assessment of Australia is that we are ranked right at the bottom in terms of climate change action.
Scott Morrison also ramping up calls for a national accountability system over hazard reduction burns.
We've got to be comparing apples with apples. We've got to be using the same methodology.
From the bushfire crisis to a health crisis, the government offering those in Wuhan worried about coronavirus a way out of China. A Qantas flight home with a 2 weeks quarantine stopover on Christmas Island.
I just don't have an empty hospital sitting around. I can't move people out of Royal Brisbane Hospital. We've looked at different facilities and this, in our judgment, is the best.
There are many more humane options on mainland Australia.
After the government spent $185 million to reopen the facility, Labor's accusing it of trying to save face.
They need to be seen to be doing something at Christmas Island other than holding a press conference to Scott Morrison.
David Shiraz, Sky News, Canberra.